What's up? It's your boy Kris Keyz, and I love life and I love teaching. And thank you for loving the Keyz method, where we talk about three things: music, money, and mindset. In today's video, we're going to do a little small deep dive into Logic Pro 11, how to create your first song, your first beat track using the session player. Now, I know a lot of people, they want to get into Logic Pro as beginners, and they say, well, I don't really know how to play an instrument yet, but how do I start creating songs? So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that using a Logic Pro 11, all right? Let's dive right in. So I have up a new session right here. Nothing's loaded yet, anything like that. So this, once again, is for beginners and you don't know how to create yet using Logic. So we're just only going to use the tools given to us in Logic 11. All right. So the first thing you want to do is click this plus button right here. And it's going to give you a couple options. You have your MIDI, pattern, session player, and your audio. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our session player. All right. Now, I'm not going to deep dive into what everything does, but you have within your session player, you have a drum, you have a bass player, and the keyboard. All right, so what we're going to do, we're actually going to start with our drums first, okay, since that's first. And over here under the details, you have a lot of different sections. You have pop rock, punk, singer-songwriter or pop songwriter, modern soul, electric drum kits, percussion. So you have so many options and vibes that you can start with. So what we're going to do, let's go with, we could just choose one. Let's just choose the modern R&B track, right? We're right here. And we're going to keep the audio output the same, stereo output, okay? So let's press create. All right, and if we press spacebar, you'll see it'll already have a beat for us. Now we can change the tempo. Right, and also within that, let me pull this up a little bit. So you can go in and actually tweak the drums. So if I play it again, watch me mess with the complexity, the intensity, and it'll start getting a little bit more busy, a little bit softer. The dynamics will go up and down. So I play it back. If I pull the complexity up, see, it's getting a little bit more busier, right? If I pull the intensity down, it gives me a little bit more bounce, I feel like, because the dynamics are a little bit more, noticeable. So I can actually also go over here to main. If I click on this right here, it'll give me basically 7 different patterns. So I can click, say, another pattern right here, or a variation. Say I want something a little bit more busier. See, the hi-hats got a little busier. I like 6. I mean, that's cool with the hi-hat, right? So we'll click out of that, and you have your hi-hats. You have a cymbal if I want to go to a ride, and the toms. So it's so much versatility this session player can give you. And like I said, you can preference this all to your own liking. I'm just showing you what all you can do using the session player. Like I said, it's limited amount of creativity that you can use. So I can also go to details and change my ghost notes. I think I'll turn it down a little bit for this fill. Let's humanize it just a tad more. And I'm going to pull it back on the fill since we're doing R&B for this particular vibe. And then you have the fill complexity. So if I turn the fills all the way up, they'll probably start doing more fills in between, right? See, there's another fill. That's a fill. So it's doing a fill like every bar. So that you can play with as well, the fill complexity. I can take the swing off and it'll be more straight. All right, so there you go. So that's the drum. This is a real basic formation of how to get started. All right, so let's move on. So now that we have a drums, Let's go. Let me delete this. So let's click another one, and let's go back to our session player here, and let's go to the next one, which is our bass. And it's the same idea. You can go to your details over here. You can go to pop, songwriter bass. Do you want a roots upright bass, modern soul? Modern Motown. So let's go with the modern R&B. Since that where we're at already, we'll press create. And if you haven't, guys, already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're watching me. Throw some fire emojis or some comments below and let me know that you're rocking with me. All right. So now that I've played that, the session player is going to already now give you like a chord formation. And I'm not going to get into the details of how to really start with the chord formation. But if I just press spacebar, I have a progression already, right? And it lines up with the drums, the tempo, and everything. So it's almost the same thing. I can go ahead and change the intensity, the complexity. The lowest note, do I want the lowest note to be lower? Or do I want it to stay in a higher frequency? You see what I'm saying? So we can go with a lower frequency there. And let's take the intensity down, complexity up again. Go to details, a few little dead notes. Let's take the slide down just a hair. We're gonna pull it back again, turn the dynamics up and give it a little bit more of a human feel. Let's see what this sounds like. You got pickup hits. Let's try a different pattern here. Let's go to maybe number 6. All right, so that's a little bit more simpler. Something I can digest a little bit better, right? All right, so we have a drum, we have a bass. So we're already starting to create. So if you just wanted to start writing some lyrics or singing along, you can already start doing that. Like I said, Logic makes it real easy for you to start making music as soon as possible and be creative. That's what it's all about, using your creativity in your mind. You're using a muscle. So it's better to use that muscle than to say, man, I have a great idea and not know how to get it out. I'm showing you guys exactly how to get these ideas out using Logic if you've never used it before, all right? So now we have our keyboard. Session player right here. So we can go, same thing, broken keyboard, broken chords, block chords. You choose what you like, and as you continue going through these, you'll kind of find your favorites. But we're going to start with, let's just do the broken chords. We're going to keep everything the same on the audio, stereo output. Let's press create, and let's hear our piano. Woo. It's not bad, right? Like literally took me, I'm talking a lot, but literally you can go in here and this takes like 5-10 minutes for you to start creating ideas. Like it's almost, it takes away if you have like writer's block, if you like I said, if you're a beginner, if you don't know how to play instruments, you can use these tools to be successful. You know, let's mess with this a little bit. So I can go in and take the right hand out by hitting this hand right here. So it's just going to be the left hand. Or I can do vice versa. Just put the right hand in, take the left hand out. And I can tell it what to do in the right hand. Full chords. Maybe I'll do fourth chords with the fixed inversion. It's doing better, very minimal range, so it's staying in one section. Or do I want it to spread out over the keyboard, over the whole keyboard, so I can do a long range? Let's see what this sounds like. very cool. Like I said, a nice quick idea, very fast idea using Logic Pro 11's the session player. Now, one more thing I'll show you. You can go in here and actually change the sound. It sounds like the piano, but I want to have a different sound. So you can actually go in here and change different sounds. So let me try a different piano in here. Let's just do a upright piano. Or let's do a studio grand. So it gives you a totally different feel there. And like I said, you can do any sound. You can change that to a roll sound, a synth sound, anything that you want over here. So the main thing is you have the melody already sitting there for you. So let's try one more thing. Let's do one more sound here on the end. So if you wanted to create your own vocals next to the song, if you had a mic lined up, you will go to your audio here and just press create. Make sure your inputs are set up. I don't have a microphone set up here at the time, but that is basically, guys, how you can go in and just start using your session player. I'll add another keyboard here and let's see what two keyboards sound like together. For this one, I'm gonna go with a simple pad, and it's actually gonna change it to a pad sound. And let's press that. Let's turn the intensity down and let's see what it sounds like now that we have a drum, a bass, keyboard. Let's put a pad in together. Here we go. Turn it down. Let's go to two voice. Something a little easier, simpler, right? And what you can do, like I said, you can go in and EQ. What I did right there is just this little box right above MIDI. That's your EQ. And for this, I'm just going to turn all of, make sure it's on there. I guess it was on. I'm just going to cut out some of that low frequency here. Actually, let me go back. Call default. So, I mean, like I said, guys, this is just a quick way. I wanted to show you guys exactly, if you never created with Logic Pro, how to get started really quickly using the session player. If this video helped you out, hopefully it got you some value. It's nothing I would technically start using for myself, but think if you, like I said, if you want to get a quick idea out, try using the session player. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you're using it. Tell me, guys, what you think. Until next time, see you guys. Peace.